Sevierville Unicom, Skylane, make a Skyhawk 88 Victor taxi in for departure runway 5.
Looks a little high because usually on the warm-ups usually between 60 and 70, so that may be why you're not getting that needle split.
Oh, that's less about it. I'm getting ready to take it back now. I got 90, almost 96 hours on it. You believe that?
Burning it up.
I just had to change this out about a month ago. I didn't tell you about that, did I? I was flying
Unicom 588 Victor, ready to
I had Grandpa's guy with me, his rep, and I had Brianna in the back, picked her up at the airport, and all of a sudden the rotor piano started going down. Dude, the first thing I've done, and I've done it, is to lower the clay and pull back on the cycler. And just slowly, and I didn't want to tell them because I didn't want to freak them out.
Yeah.
And I was looking for a place to land. But then it didn't change, and I pulled the clay, I pulled it up, and it was running, there wasn't no shake or nothing normal, and I was still doing my speed, and ended up taking it back to Gatlinburg, it done a couple times with me going back up there, and that's what it was.
I'd rather have a gauge failure than something else, so.
Yeah, that's the most important one.
Yeah.
Rotor RPM. You had a touch.
A little bit.
Thing's pretty smooth, this one is.
Let's slide it a little bit. Oh, it's amazing, no blind spots, telescope, right?
Live from England.
It's smooth. This is smoother than a 407, at least the ones we fly.
It is, I like it. Greenville traffic, helicopter 357 Echo Bravo is lifting up at the FBO. We'll be doing a runway 5 departure and staying in pattern at Greenville.
And 88 Victor will be in the pattern also. We're going to make a left turn.
Let's do right traffic then.
College sports can be found on channels 225 to...
We're on the left.
NFL radio and NASCAR radio are part of the XM Premier package, including NFL play-by-play channels and up to 5 driver-to-crew channels for each NASCAR Sprint Cup race. You'll also hear play-by-play coverage.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, it is. It's nice.
All right, we'll do a nice steep approach, and let's shoot for the...
Anthony live every weekday morning at...
Well, the last taxiway down as far as probably the midfield, but not this first. Not this one.
Okay,
but the
second one.
Second black one there.
Okay.
The J. Tom.
All the way to the ground.
Sirius XM.
Very nice. All right, check. That one's done. Let's do this.
88 Victor's on the go, runway 5 at Greenville.
You want to get warmed up, or when would you like to do some hover autos?
We can right now if you want to.
Let's do some right now. You want to do it on asphalt or grass?
We could do it on grass, whatever you think's better.
You haven't done anything in a while.
I haven't done anything in a while, so.
Dog trucking, channel 128.
Asphalt's going to be a lot safer, just because.
Do it on it.
Let's do it on that, and once I know we're at least stable, then we can move off to grass if we want to do more. You want me to demonstrate as far as just doing kind of a refresher? Okay, I have controls?
Yep.
Controls. All right, gauge still look good. Area's clear, picking up. So 3, 2, 1. So, and you don't have to be 3 or 4 or 5 feet up. So realistically,
right downwind for 5.
Realistically,
left downwind.
If you were to have an engine failure, it's not going to be boom. You know, it's gonna slowly die. Another instance when you would use a hover auto would be like, say you lost tail rotor authority, say you whacked your tail rotor off or something, and you started spinning. You would reduce power, you know, stop the throttle, and that would help you stop the yaw, and you could come down and land. Okay. So, all right, whenever you're ready. But don't tense up. You know, just stay relaxed and just fly to the ground like you normally would. But don't reduce the collective until this aircraft's completely settled on the ground and stop moving. Okay, there's no rush to reduce the collective. So we're going to reduce the power, let it settle, and cushion while keeping our heading.
We are now. Channel 120.
That wasn't good.
No, not too good. All right, now the collective all the way down. Horn goes off. So what happened there?
I didn't get enough right pedal.
Not enough right pedal.
Runway 5.
And also, I mean, it's great with these aircraft that it settles pretty gentle anyway.
Yeah.
But you could have increased the collective, not a lot, but just a little bit to cushion a little bit more.
I needed more right pedal when I first.
Yeah. And also, if you're going to drift, go forward.
Okay.
Don't go lateral or backwards. You go forward because the landing gear is, curved up.
Yeah.
So it's okay for you to go forward. Yeah. Preferably straight down, but if you're going to go anywhere, let it go forward. We're probably 2 feet off the ground. That's fine.
Okay.
Eyes outside, nice and relaxed.
I didn't come up any.
But you got look at the heading.
Yeah.
So the
I kept it better that time. I was concentrating on that.
Yeah. And we landed level. You notice that? Like we landed a little hard, which still wasn't hard. But as long as you land level, the aircraft's going to be fine.
Okay.
But it's when you land with your skids not level, that's when you get things rocking and your mast shaking all over the place. So let's try another one.
Okay.
And if you want to, we can go to grass, but this really is not going to do. This is going to be safer than going to grass.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, because if that slide, I'd rather be on this.
Exactly. You're not going to create a pivot point here, or as likely. Oh, you're looking down.
I know.
Are you looking down?
I did.
And that's a very, very common thing. You're so focused, you look down, and guess what? The natural tendency is to pull back.
That's what I did that time.
Yep. How about this? Just try going forward.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right.
Okay.
We're about a foot off. That's fine. A foot and a half. That's fine.
Is that good right here?
Yep. Eyes outside, nice and relaxed. Got it.
A little better.
Oh, we could sit here all day and keep perfecting them. You feel comfortable? Do you want to do?
I feel better.
We can come back to these later if you want to, but
I felt good. I feel good.
We did 3 or 4, and we saw a lot of improvement. So,
okay.
All right, let's do this. Let's do a max performance takeoff, so more of a vertical takeoff, and then once I say, hey, clear the obstacle, then you can get your airspeed.
Okay.
Then we'll come back around. We're going to do hydraulics. Okay. Okay. We're just going to knock them out. We're not going to do a run on landing, though.
Okay.
All right. Save your skids.
Hits of tropical.
Now we're clear the obstacle. Good. And area is clear. There's this guy.
Okay. Greenville traffic helicopters, 357 Echo Bravo's on the go. Runway 5. We'll be turning into right pattern at Greenville.
Alright, so we'll stay out of his way. Now, how do you know if you have a hydraulic failure?
Whether you have, it'll be hard to control, you have to put more input.
Will it still act the same though, except for it'll require more force? More force. Okay. I'm going to pull the breaker out and the hydraulics are going to be restored.
Okay.
Okay. So this is just bypassing that little switch there on the cyclic. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Okay, so the only reason I'm showing you that is because you may be able to fix the problem by I just pulled the hydraulic circuit breaker.
Okay.
Okay. So when you don't have hydraulic pressure, just remember you won't be able to control that aircraft as quickly. So maybe a little bit slower of approach, that way you have more time.
Okay.
Okay. And we're not going to do a run-on.
Okay.
No run-on.
As music from the 19th.
Are you going to restore the hydraulics?
Nope. We're going to restore them once we're on the ground. Okay, so nope, it's the same aircraft control. This isn't hard on your aircraft, even though it feels like you're trying to pull the guts out of it right now.
I see, I've done this in California.
Okay.
And it was, I remember it was tough.
Yeah.
Michael, really, I didn't do that much in California.
Yeah.
This is really almost, you could say, about the first time.
Yeah. So eyes down the runway. You got the whole area, the slower you go, the harder it's going to be. But at the same time, once you're stable, it's not going to fight like the Astro. But once you're here, though, then there's really no problem, except for everything's stiff.
Mike Madonna, Phil Collins.
588 Victor left, downwind, runway 5.
Look at this. It's a challenge.
It is.
The last thing you would ever want to do not do this, is to turn the hydraulics back on.
Right now?
Yeah. You know why? Because you're fighting everything, hydraulic pressure's restored, and you're going to roll it. So look outside, don't focus down, just that way you can keep yourself level. Or however you want to do it, but...
Well, I didn't even want to do that. I'm over control.
This is as far as up there as I want to go, so let's not go any further forward. Good English there.
Greenville 588 Victor turning left base.
Alright, just slowly come on down.
Runway 5.
EOJ.
Got it on the ground.
That's it. So everything's down. You don't have to reduce power if you don't want to.
Turn hydraulic.
Yep. Bam.
I like hydraulics.
Especially, yeah, since you're trying to fight them if they're turned off. So that's that. No, it's no big emergency.
Well, I can tell you, when I done it in California, I had trouble landing it. Yeah. Big time.
Yeah.
And then we actually did, and that's what he said. You know, a lot of times they recommend. He acted like they recommended run-on landing if you didn't.
If you're more comfortable with that, that's fine.
But like you said, where I fly,
you wouldn't want to bring this into your water plant, though.
No, if I wouldn't. I'd probably go to airport for sure.
Yeah.
But
the big thing is, a lot of people panic with any light comes on, people panic because they don't know what to do or they're not trained. So this is just one more thing we can check off and not be really concerned about.
All right.
All right. Let's pick back up and let's go do some autos. Let's do a left pedal turn here. There's no one. Oh yeah, he's
on final.
Yeah, he's right there.
Tracy Chapman and Nora Jones.
Yeah, I always like to do a pedal turn before I take off.
I do too.
Brown, Van Moore.
Yeah, don't let me mess your routine up. If you do certain things.
Okay, Mike. Go ahead and turn in here.
All right.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd and the Scott Van Pelt Show. ESPN Extra with Sports Center. ESPN2's first.
All right, so keep your speed coming around here. Your choice. As far as what airspeed you want to enter at. But let's try to aim at least past the edge of this plowed field.
Okay, ready?
I wouldn't go quite yet. Keep your speed though.
And Evan Cohen in the morning.
And when you enter, keep your eyes on the horizon. That way you keep a nice level attitude. Ready whenever. Collective all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Okay.
And the biggest gains, it's Mad Dog.
All right, look at your speed. Look at the RPMs. Look at your speed here. Look at the RPM.
Too much rotor RPM. Yep. I was doing.
Let's go ahead and recover. This is a little slow, a little low for now. So RPMs are already there. So let's go around. Now, one thing with the
I was doing. Oh, what I was thinking there.
That's okay. That's why we're doing it.
Okay.
If you want to, we could actually do left traffic. That way, we don't have to worry about the towers. What do you think?
Yep.
Okay. Get that collective down. Okay, that is your biggest priority.
Get the collective down.
Get the collective down. If you want me to, I mean, I can reduce the throttle on you. Not fast. I'll just, and you just worry about getting it down.
Okay.
That is your biggest priority. Airspeed is not a huge issue as long as we're high. So keep the RPMs by getting that collective down, and then we got to keep that airspeed, appropriate. Nothing below 55 knots. That way we have enough decel, airspeed for the decel at the end.
Okay.
Okay.
And everything in between.
It's good right here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Altitude 2,000.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, whatever altitude I would say you're normally comfortable flying at as far as AGL.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's get leveled out. Don't think about the auto, just think about getting the collective down. So I'm going to reduce throttle now, collective down, attitude's level. Now just look at the RPMs, airspeed looks good. So now you just focus on the attitude and control those RPMs. So a little bit up on the collective. There we go. Keep the speed. Good speed here.
2 p.m.
Start coming back. Crack the throttle. It's already there. Come on back. Come on back. All right, power. Keep it straight. climb higher. There's 88 Victor. Let's climb higher, because realistically, these straight ends are good as far as a good entry and a good flare, but you're going to have to maneuver this thing.
From a higher altitude.
Especially in Kentucky, you're going to have to maneuver this thing to get it to where you want to go.
All right.
Okay? So, let's go ahead and climb. Let's see.
Where's that plane at?
He's behind us. He's above us there. 7 Echo Bravo is coming up to 2,500. Let's go up to 2,500. And I have him in sight. He's breaking off a little bit.
Major League Baseball games and schedule.
This way it'll give us more time to experiment also.
Okay. And we're doing turns around the point on this
Roger that. If you want to go even higher than that, that's okay also. I'd rather give us more time just for more practice.
All right.
Practice getting some good turns in. You can go up to 3,500. Let's go ahead and do a nice cyclic climb. Bring it on back. I have him in sight. No factor.
Sirius XM NHL Network.
Because nothing really matters if we can't hit our spot, right?
Right.
I mean,
Sports stars and newsmakers during the day, and the best NHL games at night.
beautiful day. Glad it finally,
isn't it?
Glad it finally worked out for us. All right.
I know.
Around.
Channel 217 delivers extra.
And 7 Echo Bravo has 88 Victor in sight. We're up at 3,000. We're going to maneuver for an auto.
Okay, we'll go up to the north, get out of your way.
Thank you. Alrighty. So you know where our very large landing area is right now. We'll perfect that later, but let's just practice some good auto or good entry, good turns, and then we'll worry about the flare at the bottom.
You're going to kill the...
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Put the collective down, get it down, get it down. Doesn't have to be graceful. Now at this rate, watch those RPMs are starting to come up here, so a little bit increase the collective. There you go. Let's maneuver, because at this rate, we're going to really overshoot, right?
Yep.
Race. You'll also hear play-by-play.
And just like an airplane, if you have it out of trim, it'll sink even faster. But don't really get into that right now.
Okay.
And however steep you want to go, it's fine. RPMs are the big thing, and we got plenty of them, so it'll act normal. Big thing is just not to lose track of your spot. Where we're going, because you may get into a nice turn and then realize, hey, I can't get back. All right, down to 60 knots, which is fine. Look at this, beautiful, beautiful.
Furious finish.
All right, so keep the speed here, keep it all the way to the flare. So bump it over just a little bit. That's okay. Nice decel. Come on back on the flare.
Here's what's on all our comedy channels.
Much better, much better. In this collective, I'm keeping the throttle all the way to the idle, and it's still 90%. So, and that's why, even if we did do a go around, just let go of the throttle, and it'll bring it back up.
Okay.
The governor will. So that was. How'd you feel about that?
Yeah, it felt good.
Big thing though, get that collected down quicker.
Okay.
You know,
that's why I need to get out and practice more of this.
Yeah.
And I went too long this time without doing it. I knew it, but I'm gonna have to not do that.
Yeah. What altitude AGL do you like to fly around? Do you like to fly 500 to 1,000 or more?
Probably 1,000.
Okay.
You know me. I like altitude.
Yeah.
You remember?
I've flown with some guys that love, let's say, the lack of altitude, and it's kind of hard to reshape people. But no, I like altitude. A good 1,000 feet, I think it's nice.
Yeah, it gives you more of a cushion.
Yep. A rare.
It's not like we're flying. You let me know when you.
What do you mean? Let's pretend like you're actually flying, no less. So you're not cruising at 85 knots.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm wide open.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Collective all the way down. Now you got a whole lot more speed, which means you're going to glide further. So just watch out as far as your RPMs, and also, you know, you may have to really bank it.
Cast of Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. Siri.
Watch those RPMs here. Right on the edge. Realistically, though, if you actually had an emergency, forget how high they go.
Right.
All the way down there. Watch out. Get the nose back down. Drop the nose. Drop the nose.
2 to 3. Channel 1.
Nice decel. Nice decel.
Episodes of The Oprah Show.
Bam.
With interviews,
That was good.
and entertainment and pop culture, including Rihanna. See, includes Anderson.
I don't know if you're intentionally doing it. We're out of trim, which is fine if we're wanting to drop faster.
Well, I was trying to drop faster.
Oh, that's fine.
MSN.
Now the big thing here, you like to get slow, so let's knock the nose back over. There you go.
Lawrence O'Donnell.
Nice, good flare.
The BBC World.
Could have held the flare a little,
Yeah, a little bit longer.
yeah, because realistically, you're not going to be going to asphalt 99% of the time. So
Right.
you want to try to get as much airspeed out
As you
of your
can,
ground run
okay.
as you can. All right, let's do one where you're going to do a left 180.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to keep a nice tight pattern.
Public
How you feeling? Is your comfort level going up a little bit?
Yeah,
as far as
I'm feeling better, yeah.
Okay. And that's one thing that you can constantly perfect as far as, once you get the basics, once you feel comfortable with, the entry, the flare, the glide, the flare, then you can start really pinpointing your landing spot.
Right.
And that's the great thing about a helicopter.
I could tell the difference too than when I was training because where I've flown a lot now.
Yeah, you got some time, which is good.
David Webb and more. Sirius XM Progress, Channel 127.
Now, do we need to extend our glide? Yeah, let's extend it. So bring those RPMs down a little bit. Keep the airspeed. It's okay. It's right there at 90.
Ed Schultz, Mark Thompson, Stephanie Miller, and more.
Keep the speed. Keep the speed here. You can get rid of the speed when you start your decel. All right. On in. Good decel. You can float it. Get to where you need to go. Keep on flaring. Keep on flaring here. Flare, flare, flare.
It's not what you'd expect. Live shows from Cardinal Timothy Dolan. Gus.
Got a little better?
Yeah, that was a lot better. When I was saying flares, because you don't want to bring it in and just kind of mush it in, because those rotor RPMs are going to start dropping.
Right.
So at some point, you're going to have to get rid of that airspeed, keep those RPMs up, and then come down.
Yeah.
So that was good, though. But you see how you can really extend that glide?
Yeah.
And if you keep the speed up, then you can slowly get rid of that speed, and that'll make you glide even further when you're on short final.
Yep.
So let's do one. Let's do one to the right.
147. Piolín Radio is Spanish language radio star Eddie Piolín Sotelo's very own entertainment channel.
Collective all the way down.
Greenville, 588 Victor, turning base 5.
Get those RPMs down, so bring up the collective so you can start extending your glide. There you go. Yep, you got it. Good management there.
Music like Mark Anthony, Aventura, and Shakira. Enjoy.
Very good. Now, let's not overshoot.
588 Victor, turning base, runway 5.
There you go.
It's Channel 152, your official Latin
Boom. Look at that.
kiss.
I got you up there, didn't I?
A little bit.
Christina Radio.
Got me a little bit. I was waiting to go a little bit. I thought you was going to extend it down a little farther.
Yeah. What would you like to do? Do you have anything else you want to cover? We got 51 minutes on the clock right now.
Greenville, 588.
I feel good. You want to go back over to the airport?
That'd be
Going
fine.
around the pattern one more time.
Be fine. We did hydraulics off.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't done governor off.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do this. Reduce your power, maybe down to, oh, that's fine right there. When would you turn your governor off?
When would I turn it off?
Yeah, when would you purposefully, besides what we're about to do, when would you turn it off?
Well, if
What's the purpose of the governor anyway?
well, it holds my power setting.
Okay, so when would you turn it off? If it's not working properly,
turn it off. Take over manually.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, let's flip it off. So flip the switch away from you.
You ready?
I'm ready. It won't do anything.
Independent.
The light should come on here.
Okay.
Now bring the RPMs down just a little bit. There you go. That way we don't overspeed. That's fine. And we'll do a
Plus genre.
up just a little bit.
On
There you go. And Greenville traffic, helicopter 7 Echo Bravo is about 3 miles to the east, inbound for landing runway 5, Greenville. Okay, so that's it. So we're going to do a full approach to a landing.
58 Victor.
Oh, it's a normal helicopter.
Yeah, you just got to control
Yeah. And what we've done today, you know, we're taking all these systems out. We took hydraulics out and made sure we knew how to fly it. We've taken the governor away to make sure you can still fly. Now, before we get all the way done, I want to show you this. Say you were going to, you're not supposed to take off with the governor not working.
Right.
Say you were in the sticks and your governor, hey, it's not working. Can we fly without the governor and be safe?
Well, you could.
Yeah, we just did. And
Yeah, we just did.
Felt comfortable. So one thing, look at this. If you were going to take off, bring it up to like 80% with the throttle, and just start increasing the collective. And
the correlator will bring it up.
I'm not touching the throttle.
Okay. Then you just have to help it a little bit.
And then all you need to do is reduce the throttle. It's just less throttle manipulation.
Right.
Because once you're up to, well, let's see here. I'm not touching the throttle. Not touching it. Not touching it.
Pearl Jam's career.
But I did one small adjustment.
Okay.
Coming back down.
Tracks, B-sides, and country.
I like the 44. I miss these things.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They are,
man.
They're good.
They really are. Now, what's the #1 selling helicopter in the world? There's a reason for that.
There is. What if your clutch light starts? If it comes on in flight, is that a bad thing?
Well, not as long as it don't stay over 7 seconds.
Okay.
If it does, you pull your circuit.
Which makes me wonder, where's your little
It
collar?
broke the other day. I'm going to have them do that, too.
Yeah.
I want to replace that. It did it. Actually, I looked, and it was laying in the floor over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. They're the same design on the bells, too.
I was actually testing you, Mike, see if you know I got my
Oh, yeah?
pocket. Now, you passed. You found it.
Good.